Yo, what's going on, people? What's going on? How's everybody doing tonight? Hope just waiting to get just a little bit more people in here. Whoever's in here right now, thank you very much. Put a comment in, let me know you're here with me and everything. Yes, indeed. Let me know you're here with me. You're gonna be rocking. Let me turn this off real quick. Hold on. That's fair. How's everybody weekend going? How's your weekend going? Yes. So anyway, we're gonna get into it tonight. We definitely gonna get into it tonight. Got a couple things I want to talk about. This is gonna be a quick live and everything. We're already 6 minutes in, you know. I just been let me actually, because I think I'm more cooler when I put my face up. I wanted to do it like this, but nah, we rocking tonight. Let me get this on here. Here we go. You see me. What's going on? What's going on, people? Over here. This little heater in my man cave. I got to get another one, but no, I like it like this. Anyway, man, we have to talk about it. Let me stop sharing this. What's up, people? What's going on? Yeah, I hope everybody come in and everything. I want to get to it. I really do want to get to it. As you can see by my thumbnail and everything, with who I put in here, the Mr. Obsidian and who else? Dennis Sperling and Kevin Samuels. I meant to put Homeboy in here too, O'Shea Duke Jackson, but I guess it's not enough room. You know what I mean? These guys are. I mean, I've been looking at it so much content today. Even working and everything. I'm looking at the beef with technically they always beefing. The beef with what's his name, Kwame Brown and Tommy and all them, and who else? Forgot the homeboy name, but it's getting ridiculous on that end. You know what I'm saying? These guys coming together, but they not, and it's not, when I mention a woman, it's not the woman's fault that a lot of these clowns put women in between them, a lot of them, because their self-esteem, instead of, talking like men and getting to the point, they rather, just, disrespect one another, whatever. It's no having conversations. We got 40, 50-year-old men can't have a sensible conversation because in my opinion, it's all about money and women, getting money, trying to be the Mr. Miyagi when it comes to dating advice and it's all about, getting money and funds. And hey, ain't nothing wrong with that, man. But I stand on integrity and I'm gonna stand on that forever. If you don't stand on nothing, if you don't stand on nothing else, you have to stand on something like that. But yeah, so anyway, let's get back to this Obsidian and let's get back to this Dennis Sperling and Kevin Samuels. Like these brothers for the last couple of weeks, I think ever since the event with Kevin Samuels having an interview with what's his name? Ever since he had an interview with little not little Kim, Nicki Minaj. It's been like it's been a problem. It's been a problem where you know you, because certain men that was in the manosphere was like, and a bunch of women as well. You know, coming. He was so nice and pleasant, and wasn't really saying things that he would say to a regular woman. And then people had their opinions about that, including myself. Just an opinion. That's it. But it was a bunch of Kevin minions, and that's what women that I see a lot of women on YouTube be trying to get at all us men because we agree with Kevin, somewhat. He's the most popular right now. Uh, they try to get at you, like you really like you a minion to him, and I tell people every day, I'm not no minion to nobody. I don't follow no human being directions, because many human beings are very, all human beings are very flawed, including myself. So why would the hell I want to follow another man? But that's more shaming, another man about his opinions about, what he think is right, what's been in his life, what's been in his life. And that, as the question I put in, is the manosphere getting weak? And when I say getting weak, I mean so many different things, such as why is the fact that many of us are in a state of mind that now we declaring war on each other. We calling men that's not pookies. We calling other men that's not what I call boulets. But again, this Dennis Sperling and Obsidian and and O'Shea Duke Jackson is going hard for their boy, and others in the manosphere as well. Just because we have difference of opinion, this is what brings me to this case. It's like, what are we doing as men? Can't we discuss things civilly? But when women and money come in between that, and you let that happen, then you really can't have those type of conversations with many men, no matter if he's a one of them want to be elitist or he's a low level type of guy. It's just a problem with our society because a lot of us, no matter how smart we are when it comes to women, a lot of us worship on. We living in a Babylonian um, society, a westernized society. So it's actually embedded in us, especially in the black community, being as though about 75% of us are raised by our mothers, And again, that's all right. I hope you can hear me. Just let me know, thumbs up if you can hear me. But this is the case. This is the problem that we are facing. I'm going to bring up just some words of Obsidian. Let you guys these three guys, four guys, I should say. Obsidian, uh, Kevin Samuels, being as though Kevin Samuels, I agree with him on certain things, not all. And I'm gonna tell you what I don't agree with when I talk about him. Dennis Sperling, that he actually been on his shows a couple of times. He just turned me off when he was calling anybody that didn't agree with the whole situation with what's his name, the interview with Kevin Samuels and Nicki Minaj. Anybody that didn't agree with this man, he was, Dennis Sperling was calling him out, calling him all sorts of Pookie and Rays and stuff like that. But Mr. Obsidian, he has a many flaws that I don't like. Uh, Very judgmental, very much of an elitist. He sounds like a liberal, a super liberal feminist. Those those words I don't like. People like that I don't like, man or woman. To be honest with you, for what what people will ask why you don't like them. It's a situation why I don't like them. You know what I'm saying? But I want to talk before I start getting into Obsidian and what he was saying on his community feed. Um, I want to talk about the situation with you know this somebody wrote me and was saying how I'm a womanist and this and that and third and whatever, and you hate women and the same typical stupid stuff. And I have no time to argue with agent of chaotic men or women. See, what people don't understand, I'm not a man hating person. I have several family members that's females. Females raised me. Everything I practically know came from a female. So it's extremely hard for me to, hate females. But if you call me being smart as much as trying to make uh, you know, better choices as a man on who I pick in my sanctuary, yes, I'm that guy. You say I hate women, okay, that's your opinion. You keep with that. If you try to tell me that I don't supposed to vet the women that I'm with, or let young men that's growing up that's younger than me, much younger than me, understand those logical things that you need to know in this. This is a very woke, uh, you know, woman worshiping country we are in. So yes, I'm going to tell young men and men my age or much younger or much older, whoever want to listen, to make sure you picking the right one. Make sure you making the right person, the mother of your children, if you really value your legacy. Stuff that people wasn't telling me, because most of the men that I did know was mainly teaching me how to be a simp enforcer. So you can call yourself a woman, a womanist and everything, and this and that and third. Yes, I'm a feminist, so this and that and third. And I said, okay, well, you go left and I go right. It's a simple thing. See, I'm not going to be those guys that you think really care about you because they make you feel good, like like these certain characters. No, I'm going to tell you, just like I tell anybody, any of my students, any of the kids that I coach or mentor, I'm going to tell you what you need to hear, not want to hear. And I hope people to do the same for me. You know what I'm saying? Hold on one second. You coming down? You coming down? Because she ain't coming down yet. Well, anyway, so as I was saying, I hope people do the same for me. Let me know what I need to hear. And what's crazy is many this woman was going at me, just like a lot of these agent of chaos type of women or men that disagree with me. You know, empowering young men. That's your problem. That's none of my problem. That's your problem, because I'm going to keep on doing what I'm doing. I'm going to empower young men. This don't have nothing to do with hating women. See, I said this on several other videos and conversations that I have. All I want to see, you talk about you want to be protected in the right way. You talking about you want this and that and the third. I want to make young men, any young men that I cross, any mentor or educating or coaching, I'm going to let him know. I'm going to let him know details what he needs to know. I don't care what people be saying about, how hurt their feelings are, or you a woman hater and this and that, the third. That's their prerogative. That's going to be who you want me to be, because you're not getting the facts. And that's and when you're an agent of chaos, you don't want no. You're bitter about something. You don't want any facts. You're all about feelings. That's how a lot of people get themselves hurt, because it's all about feelings. It's not all about actual perspective. It's not all about that, and that's the biggest problem that we are having in this society. We can't have a conversation talking about some real stuff. You know, we can't have a conversation talking about what needs to be changed. See, I was listening to damn, I forgot the brother name. I'm gonna look him up. But I was listening to, I think it's Ram something. I was listening to him today, and I was saying like, hey, when they were saying you can't teach all these women, uh, you can't be, it ain't about these women because they don't really care about you. They don't care about how you feel, how you think, who you are as a person. They don't care about you. You know what I'm saying? A lot of them, and that's true. But I'm still going, Black Ram. Yes, yes, Black Ram. Yes. And that's true. What's going on, Dodo Mike? What's going on, man? Anyway, that's absolutely true. You know, this is why you vet. That don't mean I'm teaching young men not to get married. I'm teaching young men not to want to have kids, not to want to have a legacy. No, I want to teach the young men that want to listen, or the young women that want to listen. Anybody that want to listen, you have to vet who you about to make decisions with. It's just an own thing. You have to vet. And brothers, what's going on, brother? And brothers, like the conversations that they was having, I was enjoying it this morning. It was like, early afternoon. I was enjoying it big time because it made a lot of sense to me, you know. And then we have Obsidian, this guy calling all calling these brothers all sorts of names. And it was another all these older men trying to tell these young kids what they should do and what they don't isn't, should not do. But they with these 21, 22-year-old women, they know what's going on in that sector. They know what's happening, real life. Because again, most of these brothers like Kevin Samuels, he talk about brothers that's mainly in the 10%. And most brothers I know, being so I know a lot of a great amount of successful brothers, great amount, but they are not successful into they making over 200, 400,000. Most of the brothers that I know. So that's who Kevin Samuels want to talk to. And that's his prerogative. You know what I'm saying? Obsidian, that brother, I've been listening to him a little over 2 years now. Just listening to him because I don't agree with nothing Obsidian be saying, because he believes that he's smarter than everybody. You know what I'm saying? He's a elitist, in my opinion. He was saying a couple of days ago on one of the podcasts, saying that brothers don't read. Who gives a shit? You know what I'm saying? And he wasn't saying that we had to stop. We have to do something about it. For what I was hearing from the brother Obsidian, he wasn't even saying we have to do something about this. We got to get our brothers to read more. He would just it seemed like he one of them typical guys that's trying to show up another guy to get an audience or get a woman that he likes and things of that nature. Just like a Dennis Sperling saying all of, you want to keep away with all the Pookie and Ray Rays. And I agree with him. But this brother, when I didn't agree with Dennis Sperling, if that he don't understand, these women going to always be who they want to be. I know a lot of women making 100K, and they still have babies by the typical quote unquote Pookie and Ray Ray. You know what I'm saying? And like it's like they on their own reality, and I always been saying that about them. But again, I do agree with a lot of stuff that they do say. When I don't agree with them when they start acting like the elitists, that you ain't that important. You should keep your opinions to yourself. Obsidian, I'm gonna let you look at his little page. I'm not gonna even share videos what he said because I don't know, because I got their names on here. They probably gonna try to, take me off. So let me go to his what things he was saying. This is his community sector right here. I'm trying to look. This is what he was saying about the black man, and then the reading and stuff like that. After carefully considering on the matter and in consultations with other learned 21st century Black American gentlemen, that's when he's being what's the word you're looking for? He's being an idiot. To make a long story short, he's elitist. I have decided that there will be no auto book or YouTube video version of the book of Obsidian. Who gives a shit? you know, a menu for the 21st century Black American gentleman. My reasons for this is seen in the slides below. Coddling black male illiteracy by providing auto books and videos will read. Let me see. And videos will not help them to read. Only reading will help. Besides, what gentleman's library is filled with auto books and YouTube videos? Get your autograph copy, the book Obsidian now. Send $35. I ain't paid for a $35 book like ever, and the greatest books I ever had. So he's putting out something that Phil, I guess a guy Phil Jackson, the Black Star Project. I don't know who he is. You guys can tell me this when you want to tell me. But let's read more. Hold on one second, guys. Hold on. Milwaukee 3%. I guess let me say black males from the lowest performing large American school district city percentage of eighth grade black males. Okay, I guess the percentage on who's illiterate or what have you. Milwaukee 3%, Cleveland 3%, Detroit 5%, DC 6, San Diego 7, Dallas 7. Baltimore 7, Chicago 9%. You go all the way down. Atlanta 9%, and stuff like that. Just putting that out right there. And then okay, now he's talked about because I'm telling you, after this, from my opinion, when after that Kevin Samuels interview with Nicki Minaj, this when these guys were starting to show their true colors, that they are the Kevin Samuel minions, what these women like to say to other men that's in the manosphere, that they're the Kevin Samuels minions. But I'm gonna tell you from my standpoint, nowhere near it. Again, I don't follow no human being. You know what I'm saying? But let's get it going. Okay, what types of black masculinity do you prefer? I guess the red spot says Kevin Samuels because he's smooth and refined. I don't know who voted on here. It could have been anybody. Tommy Sotomayor because he tells these broads how it is 12%. The angry man because he's real. He's a real nigga. 11%. Uh, regular the bad guy because he tells the truth from the kitchen. 2%. I guess is the yellow and blue. None of the above. Where is my white women at? 25% poll conducted on YouTube Friday, February 18, 2022. Over 1K votes cast in 24 hours. I don't know. I don't know who was voting, but he said they was voting. I want to show this last thing. Look at this right here. Something about this man. I guess he's a short guy, so he say a lot of things. I guess this was a gamer girl that got fired. She's from China. Can I put that bigger? Okay, she's a Japanese female pro gamer fired after men under 5'7" tall don't have human rights. That's funny. Let me go back. Can I go back on here? Oh, hold on one second, guys. Here we go. It was something that I want to show, and hopefully I can get it back. Okay, hold on. I think I could do it. I just want you to see how this man Obsidian is an elitist. He's a straight elitist. I can't wait to get on his page and I'm gonna tell him, I'm gonna let him know about himself big time, in a respectful way. Because again, as men, as this adults, we have to have better dialogue than we have, But I know it's about the money, the cachet, and stuff like that, getting more subscribers and stuff like that. And hey, do your thing, but we never gonna move forward when we berate each other, But anyway, why select black men really should keep? Why select? He put quotes. Black men really should keep their advice to themselves. Yeah. 11 days ago, he wrote this. Attention, select black men, please keep your unsolicited advice to yourself and thank you. This is what it is right there. Unsolicited solicit advice to yourself is what this man is telling you, And like I say all the time, man, these brothers, man, again, they got that elitist mindset. They got that mindset. Well, it's like we supposed to be, we supposed to be trying to figure out, this is supposed to be for men. All this is supposed to be for men and how we are, supposed to empower each other, and I don't see no empowerment. Again, I see Dennis Sperling. He be doing his thing, but at the same time, he's selective on the brothers he's trying to speak with. I want to speak with everybody. I talk about the Pookie and Ray Rays, the Boulets, and this and that, the third, but I want any and everybody or whoever wanted this listen to come to me, let me know. I mean, and whatever advice you want to give from me, or if you give me advice, again, I get it. It's a financial thing. You got to berate certain people and everything. I get it. I get what people trying to do, but this is the problem. There's going to be more and more stuff that's going to keep on going. I'm going to keep on hitting on with you guys, about, these the O'Shea Duke Jackson, the Kevin Samuel, the Dennis Sperling, and the Obsidian. People getting on them. It's all over the YouTube right now because people starting to get, and there's other guys that fit in their realm, because they really, all the people that was talking about Derek, I forgot his name. Is it Derek? Let me see his name. I know you guys know, but let me look it up. I forgot the guy's name. Damn it. Derek Jackson, that brother. I knew it was Jackson, but I had to make sure. like, like these brothers is off the hook. Like they are trying to take the position of Derek Jackson now. Like, and I seen it coming because Derek Jackson was getting that moolah for a long while, but it was all those guys I talk about that's in this that I added, to the thumbnail, what have you. All them guys was hating on Derek Jackson big time, and it was really good reasons why. He was promoting more delusion to our women, the black woman, but they are starting to do that now, slowly but surely. And I've been saying that, especially with Obsidian, especially with Kevin Samuels. Me and my lady used to watch Kevin Samuels when he had like maybe 60, 20,000, 50,000 subscribers. And he was saying some real stuff and everything, but it's starting to get dry. It seemed like the same shit. Most of these women ain't really listening to him. Most of these women, again, like the brother Black Ram was saying, most of these women, they don't give a shit what this man, what any man say, because they got the most freedom in the world. You know, they don't want to be stuck. They don't want no family. They don't want none of that. A lot of them, especially if they wasn't raised in a proper home environment, absolutely not. They don't want that. They might want it when they get to an age where now the partying is over, but that's going to be when they in their late 30s, 40s. You know, and again, to the woman that was getting real disrespectful and high on her horse with me, hey, y'all can say whatever you want. I'm gonna always bring the truth. I'm gonna always bring my truth. I'm gonna always bring statistical facts. I'm gonna always let these young men and young women understand, if you want to have a what we call a what's the word I'm looking for, a nuclear family, these are the steps. Don't be like your mom and dad. Don't be like me, not the last generation. But again, it's going to be for the people that want to listen. I don't care for these womanists. I don't care for these simp enforcers. I don't care for these feminists. I don't care for you. You can go that way. But we're going to call it. Why, brothers like me that love women that have a great, that's you know that's not crazy, that's not chaotic, that work with a man without anything else but just working with that man. You know what I'm saying? And again, you will have to vet that woman. And that's another thing that I wanted to bring up. Black Ram was telling the truth. A lot of these women are coming in the mix of the manosphere that's actually they getting a lot of their subscribers, and that's like the Jessica X's and stuff like that. They're getting their subscribers, and this is what I mean. This is when you having a manly conversation. Yes, when it's time to have a woman join in, yes, let her join in. Let her join in. Absolutely. You know what I mean? But this is an empowerment thing that the manosphere is supposed to have have going here. It's not about how a woman is and this and that and the third. In my opinion, most women that I came across is very you know obvious on what they're looking for. If you have a conversation with them, if you're just looking at their ass and stuff like that, if you ain't really trying to see what's going on, see, that's the thing. I mean, you're gonna fall for anything. But with me and many brothers that I grew up with, a lot of us we see what's going on. So it's us, especially the men that's trying to come from within themselves. How to be a man the way they need to be. Especially us. And it's nothing wrong with that. It's absolutely nothing wrong with figuring yourself out and empowering another man, a young man, older man, whatever. But you can't be telling people what you think is going on when these young men or men in general is living it, seeing it. And that's what I got a problem with, a certain sector of the manosphere, you know. And yeah, I'm going to be going into other people's platforms like I've been doing. We're going to get the gist of what's going on and everything. And I hope to speak with the Obsidians, the Dennis Sperlins. Being as though I've been on Dennis Sperlin platform a couple times, The Kevin Samuels, he's uppity, so he ain't gonna want no brothers up there. Unless we pandering to the 10%ers, we got to be high value. You know, and that's the problem right there. Or Obsidian. You got to be well educated. You know, you you got to be impressive. You have to read his book that costs $35. Hey, do what you do, baby. Do what you do. But that's just not going to be me. You know what I mean? Brothers want to pay 35, women want to pay. Do your thing. You know what I'm saying? But when you start being an elitist, when you're supposed to be an empowerment, you're empowering young men and older men. When you're supposed to do that, but you're not because you rather be an elitist, you rather get the money from the women, and you rather do what Derek Jackson is doing. And I'm trying to tell you guys, and again, I didn't think of this out loud until today when I was listening to a Black Ram video, but I hope to get on his platform as well. Again, it's about empowering empowering young men, black, white, Hispanic, but especially black. Asian, whatever how you want to say it, but especially black people, and because we need it, black men need it. People get mad about it. It's like they want us to stay dumb. And I don't know if you guys was watching that Medea new movie. That this I'm not gonna, this is a different subject, but I want to talk about that. The Medea new movie that's on Netflix right now. It was funny. It was extremely typical. It was mainly it sucked, but it had some funny parts, I should say. But it was extremely typical to straight black men and everything. And this is why the manosphere is supposed to be. We supposed to be protecting each other. We supposed to be fighting against people that's trying to make us statistics. You know what I'm saying? We supposed to bring on, you know what I'm saying, bad statistics, I should say. We supposed to be the ones that's going after people like Tyler Perry when they bring on bullshit like this. Because now they're about to come with that color purple thing. You know, and that's another thing that's going to bring a bad light on black men. You know, dehumanize us. That's what it is, and that's what it's going to be. So again, check yourself, man. Check these guys. If Dennis Sparrow watched Little Old Me, or Obsidian, or Osage Duke Jackson, watch me. So be it. Watch this. Understand this. Understand that. We seeing what you're doing. Logical thinking people, that word that like to be thrown around. So a lot of these brothers don't have no type of integrity at all. But we seeing what you're doing. You're not fooling nobody. You know what I'm saying? You want, and the people that's with you 100%. You want we know what it's about. Get that money, but don't think you outsmarting anybody. You know what I'm saying? And we're gonna keep on hustling. We're gonna keep on doing our thing, no matter if you are older. You in your 40s or your 20s or your 50s or your 60s or your 30s. You keep doing your thing. You know what I'm saying? We supposed to stay together. We supposed to have conversation with each other. But if it's not gonna turn that way, it's okay. You know what I mean? But we look like fools with the outside noise. We do. We absolutely do look like fools. But anyway, guys, I will be on here tomorrow throughout the day. Got a lot of content coming up, like I told you guys Thursday. So be ready to support me. And again, I'm up to 137 subscribers, and I'm happy. I hope we keep on going, and please keep on supporting me. I sincerely love it that you guys do this, and it's unbelievable. Definitely, I'm very humbled on it. Again, guys, have a great night, and I hope you come and watch me tomorrow because again, that content gonna be hitting you to the door all day, every day. Now that I can do lives on my phone, I'm definitely gonna be doing it. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, guys, y'all have a good night, and please like and subscribe to this channel. Kasim Lamar. Peace.